Alright, hello. Welcome. This is Sloth Xavier Guide Part 8. In the next series of videos, we're going to take a look at Xavier. And we're going to look at his legendary special skills that he learns. So he starts off with Sweeping Bash, but that's not the skill that we're going to look at. In this video, we're going to look at Chaotic Battle, and then we'll look at his specific skill set that he ends up learning after that point. Now, I'm also gonna, so today for Chaotic Battle, it's his Life Sustain or Life Steal ability, right? And I can't talk about Chaotic Battle without trying to talk about his other build where you can build him for Life Steal. So even though I'm missing this Combat Frenzy passive, the basic attack that does Life Steal, I don't have a Life Steal engraving, okay? I do have his reaction ability. It increases his healing received by 10%, so that includes Life Steal. Okay, because that is a heal. So if I do 50% Life Steal, let's say, I'll do 55% with this ability. And it gives me damage increase when I do heal. So I'm only going to have the 40%, which is going to go up to 44% with the healing received. But I did bring up Butterfly. I leveled her up to rank 7 just for this video. Butterfly is going to give 30% life steal. So 30% life steal is going to be like if I had the life steal passive and a little bit more than if I also had the life steal engraving, right? Because that's 30 plus 15 is 35. This is 30%, right? So I guess a little less then, not a little more. And to compensate for that, I've increased my Xavier's physical attack by 20% in battle. So he'll do a little bit more damage, right? So this is going to be something similar to maybe a little 35 upwards to 40% extra life steal on top of the 40% or on top of the 0%. Okay, so this is the best I can do to simulate a life steal build, but it can get higher than this, of course, if you have those passives, right? So let's go ahead and get started. So I don't have Spear of Area because I wanted all those skills on the hotbar. We're gonna go ahead and start dancing. It's gonna give me a damage increase and life steal. Okay, great. So we're just gonna let the enemy come to us. Great. What I'm gonna do is, because I can, I'm going to teleport my Xavier. And, well, we're just going to, let our butterfly just keep dancing. I get the extra spin, which is nice. It looks like, oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. Okay, 1 second, guys. I didn't realize that you have to be in range. 5 tiles, okay. So, let's go move her in range. Alright, so now Xavier's in range, right? We're going to go ahead and Maso, because I can kill some enemies, right? And I put him in range so that he is 1, 2, 3, right? There are 3 enemies within 2 tiles of him. Okay, he got about 2,000 per enemy hit with his Maso, which is his highest skill mod, right? There was another 1,100. That was from his preempt, right? So he hit that guy. And right now I'm life stealing with preempt. It's just a 30%, right? So that was just 30% of the damage I did to that guy, right? And we look at Xavier. He has his preempt. Oh, it's 70%. I think in the previous video I mentioned it was 100% attack of his attack. I guess I was wrong. I'm sorry. It doesn't say. So 70%. Great. At some point in the future, I'm gonna have to update that video. Dang. Okay. Then he had a 20% damage increase buff because he did heal, and he gets the damage increase buff. He has the damage increase buff from the dancer, and that 30% lifesteal. Okay. Now, even with 70%, right, which is similar to a chaotic battle, right, 70%, my preempt still healed for a good amount. When you're doing a single target attack and you do like 2k damage in lifesteal, that was he has like almost 5,000 attack, so that's like 40% of his actual health. Let's see. We'll stand right here. Let's move him. Alright, now I'm going to do a chaotic battle. And I still have all those buffs up. Damage 2, check. Right. Dance of Encouragement, check. Okay. So we're going to go in. I'm going to go ahead and do chaotic battle real quick. This should have 70% lifesteal. Okay. So that was good. And then I stand by. Get some more lifesteal. Okay. Now I'm going to backtrack because what's probably going to happen is he might attack Xavier and I'll preempt him and he'll die. So what I really want to see is him use his single target attack. It's 100% mod. We'll kill this guy. 37, 36. Okay, he did more than that. He did 1379 in lifesteal and did about 4,000. The projected was to do around 3,700. I did 4,100. And I think that's because the damage calculator prediction method has a hard time adding his trait. And then, of course, all the damage increase buffs. So, has a hard time figuring that out. So that was pretty good, right? That was only 30% lifesteal. So, if you had the engraving of 15% and the 20% passive, you effectively would be doubling your lifesteal, right? Instead of 30%, I'd have on 65%. So that would be quite a lot. So now these, granted, are level 50 enemies, right? Xavier himself is level 56. So if, in terms of like perhaps like higher end PvE, right? Let's say the enemies were like 65. You're still probably doing, well, actually, to be fair, if you were talking about higher end, his attack stat would be way higher, right? Because I'm at an attack stat of like 2,800 before battle, and I think theoretically you can get up to like 4,000 before battle, right? So, and then I'm not lowering their defenses, I'm not increasing my attack, but it's just Xavier and Butterfly. So I think that cancels out, right? Considering the fact, yes, I'm attacking lower level enemies, right? The damage, total damage number is what's important, right, at the end, and then how much you lifesteal off of that. And Xavier will probably have maybe 6,000 or 7,000 HP. Seeing that you heal about 1,000 HP per enemy hit, you're gonna lifesteal a lot of your health back. And this is me without having the actual lifesteal passive and the lifesteal engraving. Okay, so that was a chaotic battle showcase. Okay, well, let's do chaotic battle just one more
由
time.
我击退他们。看，
Okay, there we go. What does this do?
多谢了，
Well, she's level 35,
由我击退他们。
right?
有，来吧，
And then done.
战力吧，有你在指挥，可太好了，真是畅快
Good
淋
job,
漓
you
胜利
two. Give me that common XP I may not need. Okay. Alright, bye.